Hello, everybody, and welcome back to hopefully a slightly more professional episode of Final Fantasy XIV, the aftermath of Heavensward called the Dragon Song War, with me, Tiber, and...
Me, Space Monkey 928. I'm sorry, I ended up failing and stuttering.
Only one thing left to do. We must dance!
Oh,
Today,
too
today, today, today,
bloody late.
today, 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 today.
I had not. Oh no, wait, was it not you that had Vidofnir?
I had not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard.
My thanks, Vidofnir, but it was not her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who had been summoned by the Naf, has been laid low once again.
Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks.
Would that we could take the credit. The god was felled by another hand.
Another? Revelation upon revelation. Regardless, it is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well.
Regarding the Asgardian's invitation.
As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. Hearken to his answer now. For 1,000 years have I mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot, until a child of Ishgard came unto me.
Ugh.
For what? Shut up! I'm gonna be laughing for a minute. I won't be able to do that twice.
Sorry.
Damn it, Space. For want of warmth, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned. For redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's conviction, be it for weal or be it for woe. Such is the folly and the glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light.
Then you accept Sir Emerix's invitation.
Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey into Ishgard on behalf of my people. Where are you going to sit?
We are honored to receive your answer, and we will convey your words to our allies without delay.
Like, literally, we can be there in about 2 minutes.
Well, I would say even less than that.
Oh, we have to deal with the loading screens. Yeah.
It is happening, Yasiel. Would that you could be here to see it.
Oh, just summon her again.
Oh, don't worry, she will be here to see it.
Oh!
Heidelin, the crystal. She's everywhere. No.
More cutscenes! Yay!
I'm fine with it.
Let's see if they're voiced.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Oh?
They are the Heavensward?
Oh, no.
Sir Emeric's gonna be stabbed, isn't he?
No, it's gonna be the Hallionart.
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Ah, son of a bitch.
I was right.
What good is that armor? Seriously. Like a butcher's knife that shouldn't have gone through
Honorable
proper
men
armor.
who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Really? Okay, bring in the dragons, burn it to the ground. Start over anew. I'll be right there hacking down the first guard on the path.
Like, everyone. Why
Right.
was he allowed to get close in the first place is my question. Like,
What the hell are they doing down there? Like,
speak
what?
to Alpha No Foundation. Ay. No, the main thing I was like, it's like, why is like such an important person right now being allowed to be alone, pretty much?
Out
Yeah,
in the
three
dark.
people.
Yeah, two people. It was three people, including him. Neither of which
Yeah.
were real warriors.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. Like,
But why? Why wasn't he at least wearing chainmail? Like, he was wearing the male equivalent of bikini armor, basically.
right, let us not keep Sir Emmerich waiting.
Ah! Rage.
Are you quite well, Thancred?
No. Yes, quite well. Forgive me. You've given me rather a lot to digest. Not affair with the Ashgardians and the Vadians. My friends nowhere to be found. It seems there is no end to our troubles.
We can but face them head on, one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to the allotted tasks and leave the others to theirs. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Ida, Apolimo, and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back upon together.
Pray do not misunderstand. I do not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish that I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured that I will play my part in them to the very hilt. Ah.
Ugh. I know well. So then, to the congregation. I was just making sure I was actually saying that word right for a second.
Sigh. I have a quest to turn in.
I have many quests to take. That's the noise you're making. What is that you're doing?
That's me on a water bottle.
That's a me on a water bottle. So who did her?
I'd like to.
Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha.
No,
Ah, ha,
wait. Elf waifu was here. I think it was you that did Lucia. I know I did the gun
You
girl.
have returned. In this, at least, the fates have been kind. Greetings, First Commander. Please, it pleases me to inform you that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has. These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged?
Aye, sleeping off a knife to the gut.
What? What happened? Will he live? Oh god, what the frickin' hell's that word?
Chirurgeons. It's like surgeons, but
The
chirurg.
Chirurgeons. Yeah, okay. The Chirurgeons tell me that he will make a full recovery. But had Lord Amont and Lord Arterel not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would have not been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land the telling blow.
The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. They've been dousing the fires, but for everyone we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom.
'Tis plain these fires were started by the assassins conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there is no end to this. Will you help us find them? Then let us be about. About where?
You know, this seems like the perfect time for us to put our mind-reading powers to the work and go like, hey, you! Don't think about that bad thing you just did. What?
Primal accessories offending, primal accessories of slaying. Ooh.
I don't think there's good
Sorry, I
stuff
saw that. I was like,
I'll probably take the mending because I don't have any of the gear for the casters yet.
The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately.
Let's start with that.
Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations of these fires where the set? Mayhap there's a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Flames have been reported throughout the city, both in the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, afflicted even, I think it is best to divide our forces, Master Alphonor and Mistress Y'shtola. I would have you take charge of the investigation and foundation.
A blind woman and an elf against the Empire.
As you wish. Mayhap Tartaru can be of assistance as well.
Meaning Scheherazade, Scythia and me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Well, the question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Old? Thancred of the Sounds of the Seventh Dawn, and may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. That's what I said the first time I saw her. Thancred and I, we'd get along. I'll bet. The name's Hilda. Scion, eh? Yeah, I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian among all these illustrious personages.
I will remain here and coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you learn aught of value, pray inform me immediately. That is all.
Oh my god, if he had died, I'd have been so pissed. Wiggle, 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 tail, wiggle. Well, we could begin by sifting through the charred rubble and questioning random passers-by. In my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted upon to know things that he or she should not.
Tartaru.
I bet that's exactly what we're saying.
Tartaru.
It's gonna be
Tartaru.
It's gotta be. Oh, why, the infamous Lord Manelian the Four-Tenths, lover of women and wine. Though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard.
AKA Tartaru.
Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestions, sisters? He'll be at the Crozier most like, making an effort to be seen. So let's go and see him.
It's Tartaru, isn't it? It's always Tartaru. Tartaru does everything.
Grizzled I will accept, but old? Well, by the look of her, she's not even 20 yet, so... yeah.
No, she's anime old! Tancred's anime old as well!
No, he's gotta be at least in his late 20s.
What, Tancred?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's at least like, I don't know, 23. That's old.
Where the hell are we going? I don't see the icon.
Tyver.
What?
Go to Etherite.
Okay.
Go to the Jeweled Crozier.
Oh, the Jeweled
At least
Crozier.
that's what I think it is, according to the, like, Speaky Speaks, I believe.
See, I was just looking,
look,
and I didn't
right
see the icon.
Right here, see it? Who did the million? Oh god! I think he was the youngest one of the House of Fortons.
I don't know. Does it really matter at this point? Sure, I did them. I'm not allowed.
Okay, you do it, man.
Well, well, if it isn't Scheherazade and Scythia, dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something's better, old girls.
We're not old, you dumb ingrate!
Ah, yes, the arson's dreadful business, that. An awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to have been any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can have the old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, and in case you're wondering why the Hoplon isn't awash with refugees, the offices of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Aymerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the Reams can keep him from his duties. Actually, old girls, if you are thinking of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens.
If you call me old again, I'll shove the sword up your arse.
Wait a minute. I know what that is. Giving one of your looks, aren't you? You mean injustice, old girls? Well, have you know, my heart yearns for but one road. Prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well, if it would help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those artisans. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees and the hot lunch, sisters, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so kind as to join me, Hilda? You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. I love her. She is my #1 vote for best waifu in this game.
But what about Tartaru?
She's a potato. They aren't fit for breeding.
But they have many eyes. And they good at sprouting?
Okay, then. I should have just warped to the tribunal. Something tells me this won't...
because you started running, I was like, yeah, I might as well. Or
I keep forgetting this map doesn't give you the information you need.
It does, to Gregory. Because you can make your way not down here, because that's... I forgot how this map works. This map's
very poorly.
It works, it's just weird. Like, if you come up...
No, I'm just going for an aetherite crystal.
Alright, cool. I'll just go and talk to one of the hoplons then.
Alright.
Apparently. What? Oh, you're kidding, there's another area. It's fine. It's fine. Ishkar's well, like, placed.
I just warped to the tribunal.
Hey. Oh, no!
How did you do that?
How
did you do... What? How did you... Whatever.
How did I what?
I don't know how you got here.
By running around like an idiot.
Oh, look. I'm sure he'll be helpful. He looks old and grouchy.
Oh, come, brothers, come, sisters, there's food and shelter enough for all in the Belisay.
Basilica. Elone's blessings be upon you, Father. I confess we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Aymeric and the Travanians.
Peasants! Trust in your heart, peasants! I pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray.
Aye.
Do you require succor as well, heretic?
Space. Don't change the text.
Okay, miss.
Do I look like I need succor? I have millions! I could buy this entire cathedral.
So, the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search. But I have a duty to these poor peasants.
Space!
Farewell.
Space!
May the fury guide your steps.
Space! Stop making him sound evil. He's a nice old priest so far. He's probably going to turn out to be the primary perpetrator, but right now he looks like a nice old man.
You started that.
But I kept it nice.
Oh.
There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke everywhere, and it was so hot, and I couldn't breathe. Oh, you're cute. I don't remember how I made it out. I can't tell with these elves. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Like, I seriously can't tell. Like, I can't even tell if that's actually a girl. I'm sure it is.
Ours is one of the first homes to be claimed. But I seen how I don't see how the fire began. I know only when I heard our neighbours shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with clothes on our back. We were not, if it were not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do.
I don't know where we would do.
What a minute, I'm just gonna check that was a female, out of curiosity.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl. But it could be a very effeminate male.
Mind. I know, there she is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a girl. It might be a guy though. It's long haired. It's the only really defining factor.
It's also an elf. Oh, god damn it.
Hmm?
Oh, never mind, I can jump down. Ow. Jump! Jump! Oh.
I teleported to you.
You still took damage. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Well, we will acquire more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we were to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question on how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions where the target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Orthodox is bad. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one pause to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. Does that.
Remember, Tiber.
The 5th of
Remember,
November?
I have a magical spirograph. Yeah.
Whoosh.
Anyway.
The Solar of the Rising Stones. Where's that? Oh, we're going to Mordana. Wait, no,
Is
what? What? No,
It's in
no, it's in
Brim.
Foundation. Okay, I clicked the wrong one.
It's just easier to teleport to the thing. That's why I
Yeah.
just went there.
You sweat ideas.
I mean, I could have stopped immediately after you started. But... Off to the broom whiz. Oh, we're basically at the broom.
Yeah.
Alright then. Alright then, that works. Hey.
What?
I teleported to you. Oh. I went the wrong way. No, stop talking to everyone else but who are meant to be talking. There we go.
Who is this random man?
Silence will avail you not, sir.
Way to sound like a douche.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Ah, sisters, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained the suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fire broke. We wished to have words. He did not. So, we insisted.
We're allowed to be thugs. And kidnap people. We're heroes. Let me go, damn it! You've got the wrong man! Oh, now you want to talk. My, but you reek of oil, and are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile! Look at me! Aye, that you are, after a fashion. Wish now that your more pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrels slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks! He's the one that told me to keep going! Oh my god, you're an idiot. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Furies' work, he said. I'd left it behind. Tried to with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me! And there you have it. Hilda, would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. I like her so much. I think that's one of my ideal women right there.
That was incredible, Thancred! How did you know what he would confess?
Because he's a moron. Well, I have seen his like before. A troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. You're talking about Alphino. I cannot be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk.
And if our capture had called your bluff?
Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. I swear a dragon just flew over our heads.
Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at least confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think it best that we return for now to the congregation to discuss best how to proceed.
Whee! You're so tiny, Alphino. Every time I see you, I just want to pat your head and say, you're a good boy, it'll be okay. What?
I'm just gonna say.
He's so cute.
Yep, I don't see. And I think that's a good thing.
I just find it interesting that you think his sister is cute when they look like exactly the same. That's not where I want to go. This is where I want to go.
Oh, you son of a... Thank you, Timer. I'm just gonna blame you.
What? What?
You went one direction and I followed you like a fucking muppet.
You didn't do a very good job of it because I turned away. You only half followed me.
You juked me.
I'm good at being misleading.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man who you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak, though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned to his master. He will soon tell us what he wants to know. What he knows, one way or another.
Just don't torture him. It's inherently unreliable. I bet it's you, isn't it? Pardon the intrusion, First Commander.
Lord Artorial.
Artorial.
Come to see your father. He is attending Sir Emmerich in his chamber at present.
I am. He bid me bring this salve. You're gonna kill him.
Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord.
I don't trust you! In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. You're gonna try and kill him! I know it's you!
Oh no!
Bring up
My
the captive!
Slav was poisoned! No.
I know. I know
Someone
it's him,
poisoned my Slav.
though. Not the Slav! Leave those Slavic people alone. They don't deserve to be poisoned.
Salve, whatever. My lord did not seem to be in the best of spirits.
He's about to kill his dad. Or his friend.
'Tis little wonder, Master Alphino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother did not yet cold in the grave.
It's been like 2 years.
Oh, fending or slaying? What are you taking?
I'm taking the oh.
Fending's tanking, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't really need either of these. I'm taking the money.
I'm taking slaying.
I've completed both the fending and slaying sets in Shire gear.
Eh.
I took the money.
4 times cape shield.
We're gonna get a wind up Harshafont!
Harshafon. Yay. Casting, healing, aiming. Oh.
I need all 3 of those. Ooh, get a house 4 temps kite shield.
I don't think I need the casting or healing.
Well, you can always take the money and run.
Nah.
Come on, take the money and run.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fires set, our work is far from finished.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in
Whoever
Ishgard,
walked through the door,
I dare say
them.
there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status
never
quo
mind.
preserved.
It's not them.
Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Guess he didn't poison him.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
We should have ended the episode there.
Well,
Healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist,
Oh,
there is
of
no
course it
telling
has.
how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond. They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
Oh, hey, look.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you,
Hey, look,
Lord
Tiber, is
Commander,
that,
are
like,
guilty of
guy?
patricide
Yeah,
and
I
high
know. I said it
treason, and
probably
that you must
would
surrender
be.
yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
Yeah, too distinctive of a face. Let's go stab him in the face. Let's go stab him in the
Ridiculous.
face.
Do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Oh, good. Send us in. We'll blow
Agreed.
him up.
Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
Hilda, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets.
Oh, yeah. You could
I
also, like,
shall
just
lead
stay
the assault
back
on the
and
vault.
I could deal with it.
Master
I am an
Falconer,
astrologer,
can
and I know you
count on
see
the
that as
support of the
heresy,
Scions?
but at the same point in time, cards are useful.
Card captors and
course.
Ishgard adventure.
Card captors, you're a heretic here.
You're not an astrologer though. You're a black mage right now, so you're just kind of heretical to everyone.
We are in your debt.
Yeah. That's like the highest form of heresy.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
But flames and explosions are fun. Oh, now you're gonna die.
Your
I'm saying that
assistance is
though,
most
right?
welcome, Lord Atwarel.
They've got, like,
To arms then,
black
friend.
mages within the vault.
They do.
Or at least thaumaturgies.
Yeah, thaumaturgy is totally accepted. Black magic is completely different.
You know why? It burns your soul to cinders if you're not able to control it.
Yeah. Stupid
Anyway,
people
with
get
that-
punished.
With that, we'll leave it there. Until next time, all the best, and
Hold on, I'm loading. I can't wave yet.
that's an odd
Okay.
exit.
And good night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed.